Cheltenham Town Ladies have enjoyed one of their most successful seasons in their history. A record points tally in the Women's Super League South West Division and a County Cup win means it's all smiles at Gloucestershire's top women's football team. I sat down with the club captain Jenn Brown-Wealls to reflect on a fantastic season. She told me about her relationship with her manager Graham Fletcher and where the club can go next.
So you've been at the club for a decent amount of time now. Would you say this is the most successful season you've had?
Yeah, without doubt. When I first joined, we just got promoted to this division. So our first couple of seasons we struggled, well not struggled, but we were sort of floating above relegation really. We had quite a few teams who used to dropped out the last couple of years. Yeah. So teams that we would normally have beaten and picked up points against, they dropped out, so we lost those points, so we found it quite tough. But we made massive progress this season and probably deserve to have more points than we do at the minute, and we've already got the most points we've had in the last 3 years. Yeah. And obviously we won the County Cup this year as well, having got to the final last year, lost in the final, so we've gone one better this year. So yeah, without a doubt our best season.
At the start of the season, could this have gone any better? You've got a fantastic record points finish in the Women's Super League and a cup win. What more could you have asked for?
Yeah, exactly. It has been really good. I mean, the only thing that we probably are slightly disappointed with is that we could have done a little bit better in some of our league games. There have been quite a few games where we've just not had decisions go our way, or it's been close games and it's just gone their way. Especially early on in the season, we had a really tough start. We played a lot of the teams at the top. So we had I think we went about 7 games unbeaten. We lost the first 7 games, and then we got into the lower teams that we knew we could get results against, and we went on a really good spell and did the opposite. So I think we felt we could have got more out of those early games, but we had a few players missing for certain weekends and things like that, whereas we've had much stronger team the second half of the season. I think that showed in the points that we've picked up, but there's still games where we feel like we could have got more out of it, which is slightly disappointing, but you build on that for the next season.
So your manager Graham, from what I can see, you'll get on with him really well and you'll work really well together. Just tell me what it's like to work under him.
Yeah, he's really good. He's very open. He talks to everybody, and I think that's one of his best traits, is that he's very open with everybody. He'll talk to you. He talks to me a lot about the team and training and things like that, which is good because I can then give the view of the players across, if what we're not happy with or can improve upon and things like that. So he's really open to anything like that being said to him. And that's probably, I think communication is probably one of his best assets, and he's positive. He's always positive. He's he's never negative. Even when we've been losing the games at the start of the season, he showed good character as well by not getting too downhearted, too despondent, and criticising us too much. He's been really positive all the way through. So it's been a really good season for everybody all round, I think.
Yeah. I mean, where can this team go? They're on the up.
Well, we want to obviously do better our position this year, and I'd like to think that we can do that. We've had our first couple of years settled in this league. Now we know what to expect. So this year we've done our best season, finishing just under mid-table, 6th or 7th out of 12. Next year we're going to be looking to push into that 4th or 5th, 3rd position and see how we do. There's obviously going to be more teams coming up, so hopefully there's more teams that will get more good results out. And so I think we see where we go, and obviously ideally we would want to get back to the County Cup final and hopefully repeat and win the County Cup final again.
Listening to Jenn Brown-Wealls there, you get a sense of just how proud this club is of that County Cup final victory and their impressive league position. And it is a proud side, and they deserve all of their achievements this year. It could be so rare to see a small club like this doing so well, especially in the women's game. But for this Gloucestershire side, brighter times are definitely ahead. Jack Watson, Park Close Sport.